remember the day I realized my daughter was in love. She didn't tell me. She didn't need to. It was in the way she started smiling at her phone. The way she walked a little faster, like she was always on her way to something important. She used to talk to me about everything. School, friends, small disappointments that felt big at the time. But suddenly, there were pauses in her stories. Details missing, names left unsaid. As a mother, you feel those changes before you understand them. She started taking longer to get ready before leaving the house. Checking her reflection more than usual. Asking me if she looked okay, not in a casual way, but like the answer mattered deeply. One evening, she sat at the kitchen table while I washed the dishes. She looked nervous, twisting her fingers together. "Mom," she said quietly, "I think I really like someone." I turned off the water and listened. She told me about him slowly. How he made her laugh. How he listened when she talked. How different it felt compared to anything before. I smiled and nodded, but inside, my heart tightened. Because I remembered my first love too. I remembered how powerful it felt. How consuming. How you believe nothing could ever hurt you as long as that person is near. She talked about him with that same light in her eyes. That same hope. As days passed, her happiness grew. So did my quiet worry. Not because I didn't want her to love, but because I knew how fragile a heart is when it's open for the first time. I watched her wait for messages. Watched her mood change depending on his replies. Watched her blame herself when he was distant. One night, she came home quieter than usual. She went straight to her room. Later, I knocked gently on her door. She tried to smile, but her eyes betrayed her. "He didn't mean to," she said quickly, before I even asked. "He's just busy." That's when I knew. She was learning the lesson. Every mother wishes she could spare her child from. I sat beside her and held her hand. I didn't give advice. I didn't warn her. Because love doesn't listen to warnings. Instead, I told her something simple. "That feeling you have," I said, "it's beautiful. But don't forget to notice how someone treats you, not just how they make you feel." She nodded, not fully understanding yet. Weeks passed. There were good days and hard ones. Moments of laughter. Moments of tears she tried to hide. Then one evening, she came to me again. This time, she didn't speak right away. "He doesn't feel the same anymore," she whispered. I pulled her into my arms. I felt her heart break before she cried. The quiet kind. The kind that sits heavy in your chest. As she cried, I remembered standing in my own mother's arms, thinking my world had ended. And how, somehow, it hadn't. After a while, she pulled away and wiped her tears. "I feel stupid," she said. "For caring so much." I shook my head. "You're not stupid," I told her. "You're brave. Loving always takes courage." She didn't believe me then. But weeks later, I noticed small changes. She laughed more freely again. Spent time with friends. Stopped checking her phone every few minutes. One day, she hugged me before leaving the house. A long hug. "Thank you for not telling me, I told you so," she said. I smiled. Some lessons must be lived, not explained. Watching your child fall in love and then get hurt is one of the quiet pains of being a parent. You want to protect them from everything. But you can't. All you can do is be there when they need a place to land. And one day, when she loves again, and she will, she'll love a little wiser. Not because of the pain, but because she survived it. And I'll be there too. Watching, loving, trusting that her heart, just like mine once did, will find its way.